The 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Dr. Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, no question, they've got this game penciled in as a win, but they still have to go out and make plays. They'll look to grab an early lead and get this one over with early. We're going to be watching Kyrie Irving tonight, fellas. Here's a guy who can just dazzle you with his ability to break down a defense. Is he the best ball handler in the NBA right now? Well, it's a tough question.
Well, if he's not the best, he's right up there.
Yeah, well, that's true.
He's
obviously
certainly in the top two, three.
Who else?
Stephen Curry.
You know what I'd like to say about Steph?
What's that?
He makes it look effortless.
Listen, Kyrie doesn't get enough credit for how strong his fundamentals are, but you know why I really like Kyrie, Kenny?
Why?
Jersey's in the building.
Oh.
Jersey, stand up.
I don't know. His dad
Jersey
from New York,
is in the building. His dad's not from New York. Cut it out. No, he's not.
From New York.
He works in New York.
No,
he's from Jersey. I used to
from the Bronx.
babysit him when he was little.
That's from the Bronx.
You used to
older than you.
You used to
His dad
babysit
is
Kyrie
old.
Irving?
Yes.
So that's what happened.
Oh, my God.
Here's Kevin Harlan.
The Nets come into an Eastern Conference contest in this game. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. We'll be catching up in a bit from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. The Brooklyn Nets, they want to turn the season series around as they lost their last matchup against the Cavaliers. That was their second loss in 2 games. Now they've got a chance to turn the tide and get back on course.
And that result was no surprise because they played very loosely with the basketball.
You know, completely surprised by the number of turnovers and their lack of effectiveness on defense. Just a poor outing in 2 crucial categories.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, Cavs head coach Tyronn Lue hired midway through last season. A first-time head coach, he played 11 seasons in the NBA and won 2 championships with the Lakers and spent 6+ seasons on the bench as an assistant coach. LeBron James said there's nothing that he hasn't seen. He's played for Phil Jackson. He's coached with Doc Rivers. He's been all over, so he has experience. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Certainly a lot expected of everybody in Cleveland. And as we look forward to the playoffs, they call it the second season. Doris, what do you look for in a playoff team to reach that level of success?
I think what you see over the course of an 82-game regular season schedule is you see teams build their habits. And most of those habits start on the defensive end of the floor. If you look traditionally at NBA champions, you can go back a long time and find that the best teams and the ones that have won championships have been consistently in the top third from all of the defensive metrics. So that's, you know, habits, defense, and then in today's NBA stars, you've got to have, I think, at least 2 and sometimes 3, depending on how big your stars are.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Booker out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Foy, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1 spot. Now, here is Foy. The drive by Booker. That one good for 2. Cleveland with the ball. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
And listen, you have to take advantage of the freebies. And on that night, they did not. And that is why they just could not recover.
You know, low percentage from the free throw line. And I think that can have an effect on your overall scoring efforts, which obviously fell short.
Here's Dinwiddie following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Dinwiddie kicks to Lopez. Jacks up a 3. And James pulls it down. Brooklyn on defense. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, you hate losing a game that you control for 3 quarters, but that 4th was just really an abomination in terms of how they played, and unfortunately, they took an L.
And you look at LeBron's career, he's been cast in so many roles. The child prodigy, Doris, the chosen one, the villain, the champion, now the savior. So much of that his media creation, as we know. At this point in his career, does he care, you think, Doris, what people even say about him?
I think he's certainly conscious of his brand, Kevin, but I think LeBron's at a point in his career where it's a little bit devil may care. The Miami move was so criticized. Those rings don't come with any asterisks, though, right? I mean, he realizes that as long as he wins, the rest is just noise.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
LeBron continues to excel, shooting a high percentage from the charity stripe. The defense would rather avoid sending him there.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
If you're the coach, you hope it's a wake-up call. Get them to tighten things up on the inside and start protecting the rim with a little bit more authority.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Just keep things simple. No reason to rush things there.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Booker is screen on Love. Lopez a screen. Here's Bogdanovich. Thompson with the rebound.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
That's the frustrating thing. You work so hard to get the open shot, and then you can't make it.
Now, here is Irving. 20 points for him last game against Sacramento.
And when you look at the number of assists he had, you can tell how cognizant he was of wanting to involve his guys throughout the game.
Brooklyn with the ball. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Puts up a 3. Tries to keep it alive. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. There's the pass to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks to Love. Takes a 3. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Dinwiddie. We saw him with 10 points last game. Boy from long range. They get the rebound. Lopez. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It's his first trip to the line.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
No good on that one.
Man, when you look at the Nets over the past couple years, it's really astounding. I mean, they've been near the bottom of almost every major statistical category as a team. I mean, that means that they really have nothing to count on to stabilize themselves when they aren't going well in a game. And when you don't have an identity as a team, boy, it is hard to find consistency.
He hits the second from the line. And on the topic of the Nets, it's hard to identify their calling card as a team because the roster, Greg, still seems to be in a state of flux.
And not many draft picks or trade assets. It really may come down to love the ones you're with, at least for a little while longer. I mean, they have some scorers. They have some playmakers. If they can just find a way to block out the noise and play their game, they can be an entertaining club.
And a little luck that time, but it drops. Lopez has got 5 now.
You know, I like how he's getting involved in the offense. He's picking his spots and making his shot attempts count.
It's a pick by Love. Irving for 3. Love. And Love with his second chance points.
Boy, how do you like the determination from Love right there? You have to put a body on this guy whenever a shot goes up.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. James outside. Irving dishes to James. 5 to shoot from the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You know, he's so integral to the success of their offensive system.
Dinwiddie kicks to Lopez. They set the pick. Low block shot on the way. Uses the glass to drop it in. 7 points in the game. Cavaliers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. James kicks to Irving. Pass to Love. Another miss by Love.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but it's not helping his team. That was an awful quarter.
Dinwiddie kicks to Bogdanovich. Shoots off the step back, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Right side jumper. Passes to Irving. LeBron outside. Love with the screen for James. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. The Nets with the lead. Dinwiddie passes to Lopez. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And that's now 9 points for Brook Lopez.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's James. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. And we all know how skilled Kevin Love is offensively, a guy who can score in the low block and or step out and hit the triple. What about his play on the defensive end?
Well, this is the conversation, right, Kevin? And I think he's better than he's been given credit for. Certainly, he's not an elite defender, but his defensive rebounding is elite. And not having to bear the offensive burden that he did in Minnesota, he's become more than solid defensively.
That free throw good from Kevin Love.
Now, you think about Kevin Love deciding that he would return to Cleveland, a shiny new 5-year, $110 million contract. He had to sit with LeBron first and discuss how he could perhaps do more to help the team win. Let's remember, this was a big-time guy in Minnesota.
Both shots good from the stripe. And Kevin Love knew when he joined the Cavaliers that it would be in a different role. Instead of being the go-to guy he was in Minnesota, he is now more or less the third option.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, obviously for the Cavs, you want to make sure you can try to continue to feature him offensively, even if that's by staggering minutes with LeBron's. You want to keep him engaged and take advantage of his talents.
Now here's James, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game.
You can see it in LeBron's eyes. He will not be denied on that drive.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. And, certainly the culture of the NBA and basketball has seen some shifts over the last couple decades. Doris, when you look at the game today, how do you think it's changed? And where do you think it's going?
But I think from a strategy standpoint, the biggest change in the NBA culture is that it's going smaller and faster. It's trending toward positionless players where guys can shift among 3-4 positions at a time. And then the other part of the neat thing is, in this day and age of social media, from the off-the-court stuff, we're starting to see these guys become fashion icons.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. 9th in scoring, 12th in free throw percentage, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Here's Dinwiddie, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Pass to Kilpatrick. Up and in on the layup.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
Yeah, that's taking the direct approach. He didn't shy away from the size mismatch at all. Just took it right to him.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball after the basket by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 5. Here's Shumpert. Cleveland gets it back. And he overshot that one, missing.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Oh, the confidence he exudes, the toughness. He just gets inside shooters' heads.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And here we can check out the breakdown of rebounds tonight between the front court and the back court for Brooklyn.
And it's been the bigs doing most of the work on the glass, and really no surprise there. That's what you pay those guys for. to control that paint and haul in those misses.
The Cavaliers trailing. Now here's Irving. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Takes the three, sinks the triple. Irving's got 5 now.
Boy, when Irving is in rhythm from distance like he is, turn the lights out. Defense has no answer.
Hamilton the pass to Kilpatrick. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Channing Fries checked in for Tristan Thompson. Jefferson comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Korver in for Iman Shumpert. And then for Brooklyn, Hollis Jefferson comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Whitehead in for Dinwiddie. Now here's LeBron. He has 5. There's the pick. Dishes to Irving. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Irving's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Cavs. The pass to Kilpatrick. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Irving from long range. Another 3 for Cleveland.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. To the middle.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. James outside. Here's the screen. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. And it's 13 points for Kyrie Irving. Hamilton outside. Down low. Here's Kilpatrick, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. LeBron against Booker. LeBron outside. Wants to get it to Irving and does. Good work there as it goes.
And guys, Kyrie Irving stronger than he looks. Absorbs the contact and still converts.
And Kyrie Irving, the MVP of Team USA back in the 2014 World Cup. You know, Doris, when the lights are brightest, he's usually at his best.
And that's what you hope for, Kevin, right? This is a guy who's won the three-point shootout. He's won an All-Star MVP and the Rising Stars MVP. Elite competition seems to bring out the best in him. And when he heats up, he can take over.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. No good that time. Jefferson with some nice D.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Screen by Jefferson. Clock at 6. There's a good screen. Here's James. Rebounded by Kilpatrick. Nets trail by 3. 1:49 left here in the opening quarter. Goes up at the stripe. Good D by Irving.
If you're going to screen for your man, screen like you mean it.
He dishes it to Fry. In the corner, it's James. Irving for 3. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Passes it to Whitehead. Inside. Here's Booker. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. For Brooklyn, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. Free throw good, Booker. Both free throws good from Booker.
And for the Cavaliers, third time was that charm, right? 3 finals appearances in their last 46 years as a franchise, and they finally win the title. To hang that banner, guys, what a tremendous...
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Here's Hamilton. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you've got no objections to what's going on. Everyone's a fan of offense.
Irving for 3. Cleveland the rebound. Jefferson dishes to Fry.
Well, gentlemen, as you know, Fry, an important role player. At 6'11", he can play the 4 and the 5, able to launch the long ball and really stretch the floor.
And Channing Fry, a three-point specialist at 6'11". It's a shot he didn't really utilize in earnest until his 5th year in the league.
Now think about it, Kevin. It's like he flipped a switch. It's become the staple of his offensive game, and he's a trendsetter in that regard. Very tough to defend that pick and pop at the top of the key. You know, Channing Fry, guys, a guy acquired by Cleveland last season at the trade deadline. I think he's been crucial. The ability to space the court at either power forward or center, and on a very reasonable contract.
And Cleveland making a change here. Liggins is checked in. And both free throws good for Fry.
You know, such a polished free throw shooter. He just makes the most of all of those chances when he gets them.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Kilpatrick. Floats one up. LeBron with the block.
He was tracking that shot the whole way. No chance LeBron was letting that get to the rim.
Irving with the ball. 19 points in the game. Here's the 3. That shot is off. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
I go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every guy that's going to be playing, guys that I know I may be, matched up against, throughout the night. So I'm not surprised by anything if it happens throughout the game. So it's a lot of preparation that goes in, to just one game, just trying to get one win, but that's what it takes to win good.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Boy, the perimeter attack has been relentless. You can see them setting up from distance, but stopping them is another matter.
It's Love and Fry, the sharpshooting big men. DeAndre Liggins out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Korver in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Nets trail by 4. Lopez outside. The pass to Kilpatrick. Back to Lopez. Pass to LeVert from deep. Liggins with the rebound. Now Cleveland shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Kyrie Irving was a virtuoso ball handler when he came into the league. He could penetrate at will and get to the rim. With all the injuries over the years, he's made an adjustment to that. He said, I enjoy finishing around the big men, but honestly, I'm trying to stay off the floor. I'm not going to stop trying to get to the basket, but with the big men we have, I don't have to do it every single time. We all learned that lesson over the years, Kevin.
Pay the price going in there, don't you, D.A.? Thank you. It's a pick by Love. Irving kicks to Love. The turnaround jumper. The shot missing. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Hamilton the pass to Whitehead. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Passes it to Kilpatrick. Here's LeVert. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Feeds it to Hamilton. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Cavaliers leading. Outside Irving. He's looking for Love and finds him. It's blocked. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. LeVert the pass to Kilpatrick. Out to the right wing. To the left side wing. Hamilton. Hamilton can't get that one to fall. The Cavaliers have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Now Irving. 19 points in the game. Here's Liggins. And another miss by Cleveland. Nets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Yeah, with the score this tight, someone has to come over and take the charge, or at least contest the shot.
Outside Irving, looking to end the drought. Rebound, Brooklyn.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And it's Kilpatrick missing. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Count it.
Well, Cavs coach Tyronn Lue, of course, taking over midway through last season in unusual circumstances. Says he was blindsided by the change and described it as, quote, a whirlwind. That's a tricky position. You don't want to throw too much new stuff at the players all at once.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And here is Irving. Love up top. Beyond the arc. LeVert grabs the miss. And the Cavs' chemistry kept strengthening down the stretch of the season. Players, Doris, really developing that trust.
Well, to me, Kevin, that's a credit to Coach Lue because they came into the playoffs on an absolute tear. Lue became the first NBA coach to win his first 10 straight playoff games.
Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside Irving. Irving double team. Here's Fry. That one, no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. The feed now to Hamilton. There's a good screen. Now the dish to Lopez. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback. Whitehead's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Outside Irving. Irving double team. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Love's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
Well, Kevin Love specializes in finding the open space on the floor, pays off with a nice catch and shoot.
LeVert the pass to Lopez. Here's Kilpatrick. 11 points in the game. The baseline J. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. That's called on Channing Front. Doris is looking around the league. Who are some of the players that you feel are underrated or don't get the kind of credit for what they do night in and night out?
Yeah, the first guy that comes to mind, and I know just the respect that coaches have for him is Paul Millsap, right? I mean, this is a guy who is a little bit undersized to play the power forward, has got to use his speed and his guile to be effective around the rim, works so hard to develop that perimeter game. Kyle Lowry, right? Dynamic in terms of his scoring ability, his toughness. He's absolutely the personality that drives that. And maybe Isaiah Thomas.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think so.
5'9".
Right, 5'9", but I'll tell you, the guy's got guts when the game is on the line. Boston was able to be competitive before he arrived. They couldn't close games until he arrived.
Screen by Jefferson. Left side, Love. From the arc, and the three ball is good. Love's got his third bucket of the night.
Boy, the contest was there, but simply not good enough to impede Kevin Love's vision and ability to make that shot.
Basket good.
Timeout.
And the Nets lead by 1. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Nice game. Great performance by Brook Lopez.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
We see a chart here for the shooting performance so far.
And there isn't a whole lot of positive that you can take away from his performance from the mid-range game so far. A lot of chances have come up empty for him, but he seems intent on taking jumpers out there. Something's got to give.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Screen by Jefferson. Shumpert gets a wide open look. The putback. Here's Thompson. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Liggins. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Back to Shumpert. Just 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Another miss by Shumpert. The Nets have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Dinwiddie kicks to Hamilton, and Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Foul number 2, and with so much time left in the second, he really needs to guard against picking up a third.
LeBron, he's checked in for Cleveland. And the Nets making a change here as well. Booker's checked in. Here's Bogdanovich, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Thompson sets the pick for Shumpert. Here's Liggins. Back to Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Here's Dinwiddie, the 3. And James pulls it down.
You know, the defense will not make that mistake again because next time he's going to knock that thing down.
Cleveland moving the ball around. He feeds it to Thompson. To the paint, screen by Jefferson. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
The Cavaliers have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. Brooklyn trailing. And you think of the great outside shooting of the Cavs. Doris, how much of that is the brilliance of LeBron James creating Both shots for his teammates.
Look, you hit the nail on the head, Kevin. LeBron is not only one of the most devastating slashers and finishers, but his passing might be his greatest strength. Pinpoint bullet passes that zip into shooters' hands before the defense can react. And you look at his shooting percentage on his passes, sky high.
First free throw is good. Well, Doris, you've continuously been a leader when it comes to sports broadcasting, especially for men's basketball. Tell us a bit how being in such a tremendous role has affected your career, how you've handled it all.
You know, think about how lucky I've been. Since I've been 7 years old, Kevin, I've played the game, coached the game, or now broadcast the game. It's truly, since I've been 7, shaped everything I do in life. It's amazing.
And I'm sure they've each helped you separately. Like playing gives you a certain coaching the same way.
No question.
As you go through it.
Yeah, you know, I've often said playing the point guard position is the perfect position to attack broadcasting from, right? Because a point guard's responsible not just for that position, but the other 4 on the floor. And then coaching, sure, you know, the heartbreak, the competitiveness, all the things that you pour your heart and soul in. But seriously, how lucky am I?
Well, you've got such respect from the viewers, from the listeners. It comes out every time you say something.
Thanks, Kev.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Lopez a screen. Here's Bogdanovich. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Cleveland's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let them fly. Count it.
Now, the awareness that LeBron possesses was on display there. He knew exactly where to find the easy look.
It's stolen. Here's Liggins. He's got 5. He kicks to James, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blown.
2 shots, gentlemen.
And there's the call. Brooklyn the foul.
2.
And for LeBron, he's got a lot of miles on him. Some studies have shown players who come to the league at a young age and Doris play a lot of minutes end up experiencing earlier and sharper declines in their 30s. Do you think that could be the case for LeBron?
Well, obviously, Kevin, we've seen him deal with some back issues over the course of his career. He took that mid-season break back in 2015, the longest absence of his career. But listen, come on, LeBron's been an Iron Man. He's learning to pick his spots and to manage some of that wear and tear.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Foy's checked in. And he can't hit the second. The Nets shooting 41% from the field here in the second. Lopez a screen. Bogdanovich dishes to Lopez. Bogdanovich passes to Booker. And they're moving it up. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And taking a look now at the stats for Foy, how last month turned out for him. He's around 6 points per game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And frankly, I think he can play better, guys. I mean, even he would have to admit to that.
And you know, there was so much excitement surrounding the Nets when they finished the new arena in Brooklyn in 2012. They traded for Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett to try to fast-track their success. But that win-now strategy really failed.
Yeah, and that's what can happen when you mortgage your future. Short-term goals can lead to that long-term misery. And they still have some pieces they can build around. We'll see what additional talent they can attract going forward.
And both free throws good for LeBron. Nets trail by 4. And Voigt kicks to Lopez. Here's Bogdanovich. 17 points for him last game against Miami. Shot on the wing, and that one's good by Lopez. Lopez has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Impossible to block that shot with the size difference. He had a very good look at the rim.
And Liggins kicks to LeBron. Screen by Jefferson. Yep, that one goes in there. And 11 points for LeBron.
Well, LeBron's going to put in work from the mid-range if you start to give him that kind of space.
Foy dishes to Lopez. There's the pick. Over in the corner, Foy. There's the triple, and it's Brook Lopez with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Come on, as a defender, you have got to fight harder to get through that screen and stay with your man.
Cavaliers leading. Here's Liggins. He has 5. LeBron passes to Liggins. Fires the 3. Tries again. Jefferson with the bucket, getting it done inside. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
What a competitor. Went to the glass hard for the putback, made sure that wasn't a wasted possession.
Lopez a screen. 46 seconds left in the first half. And Bogdanovich kicks to Foy. Clock at 4. Lopez, no luck.
All the credit goes to the defense, preventing a terrific finisher like that from throwing it down.
Thompson, and the layup is good. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Voigt kicks to Lopez. Shot and game clock separated by 5. It's Hollis Jefferson, top of the key. There's a good screen. Oh, trying for it. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
That's a horrific turnover. There's just no excuse to throw the ball away like that.
And Shumpert kicks to Irving. There's the 3. Doesn't go that time. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Cavaliers lead by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Tyronn Lue. Coach, what is the focus going to be in the second half?
Just play the right way. Move the ball, share the ball, get stops, and get out and run in transition.
Always leads to good results. Thanks, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, this has been a good game here after one half. Everybody, welcome back to the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaq, Kenny Smith. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He ended up with 19 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, so far, they've taken care of their business here at home. It's something you might expect, but it's not a given. We'll see if they can keep that up in the second half.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Nets?
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and it helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time for the start of the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back to Cleveland, Ohio, home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. My wife and I toured that recently. It is worth the price of admission. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the threes, they just dropped for him consistently. He was in a zone in that first half.
You don't identify him as a three-point shooter, but anyone, if you let him get going, can get it done.
Nets trail by 5. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Foy, Booker out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Brook Lopez, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
I think defensively, they've got to get their heads in the game. Judging by that play, they've come out of the locker room a little lethargic.
Kicks it to LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Thompson throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Lopez, a screen on Shumpert. And it's Foy missing. The Cavaliers leading by 5. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Boy, Shumpert, no problem. Rising to the rim, drawing the foul right there.
For Cleveland, they have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. That's good from Shumpert. And the Cavs are clearly an elite offensive team. Defensively, they've been a little more vulnerable. Doris, how do they make strides, you think, at that end of the floor?
Well, Kevin, part of it is simply focus and the will to improve. Players like Kyrie Irving and Tristan Thompson are great athletes, and they can improve on that end. I think they've needed another wing stopper who can space the floor as well.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Dinwiddie kicks to Lopez. Dishes it to Foy. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Love's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Irving to the left wing. Left side, Love. He dishes it to Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound, Brooklyn. Lopez has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Foy dishes to Lopez. Here's Booker. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. Irving kicks to James. Pass to Shumpert. Down low. Here's James. Again, James missing. Nets trail by 5. Here's Dinwiddie. Lopez a screen. They set the pick. Bogdanovich, no luck. For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Outside Irving. Goes up on the wing, and James gets it to go. James has got the lead up to 7 now for the Cavs.
Doesn't seem to matter. When LeBron's in rhythm, defenders can be draped all over him. It doesn't matter.
Here's Irving. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. They get Randy Foy.
Kyrie Irving, one of the most explosive scorers in the league, perhaps the best crossover in the entire NBA. Lightning quick in either direction, strings them together to leave defenders grasping at thin air.
And the first one at the line is good. You talk about Irving scoring. He can go for 50 on any given night.
Well, Kevin, listen, he's got the pull-up threes. He can finish around the rim. He's a shoot-first point guard and not a bad fit playing alongside a point forward like LeBron.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Hamilton comes in for Brook Lopez, and it's LeVert in for Randy Ford. Both free throws good for Irving.
Kyrie can get to the free throw line and collect a lot of points because of his ability to drive it.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's covered by Thompson. For three. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got 6 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, they're fighting the good fight, but he's not helping a difficult situation by missing this way.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Lined it up and knocked it down. His second triple tonight.
Nets trail by 12. Timeout called. The Nets.
Guard it.
Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Korver comes in for Shumpert. And a moment here to look at where the shots have been coming from.
And the three-point game stands out as a major sore spot. It just has not been falling for him. I think at this point you start to get away from that shot. Try to engage in other parts of the offense. You don't want to hurt your team if that long ball isn't there.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Down low, LeVert. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
The first one falls. Well, the competition committee, Doris, is always looking at new ideas, looking at the NBA from so many different angles, so many different levels. Do you have a take on switching to the top 16 seeding in the playoffs, for instance? I know that's been a topic of late.
You know, one of my favorite things about the NBA is they are always on the cutting edge of self-evaluation. And if they identify a weakness, then they're going to be proactive and make a change. The most fair way to seed in the playoffs is to pick the 8 best teams from the 2 respective conferences. Divisions clearly perhaps had a place in the past. They no longer do. Let's seed everybody 1 to 8. It's the fairest, easiest way to get the best teams competing in the fairest fashion. So I 100% agree to seeding 1 through 8 regardless of division.
Here's Kilpatrick, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. Whitehead's checked in for Spencer Dinwiddie.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. LeBron outside. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And the basket by Kilpatrick.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Oh, he's been outstanding offensively. His performance has been one of the things that's gone right for them.
Love outside. On the wing, Korver lets the three fly. Unable to get that one. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Here's LeVert. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. The pass to Hamilton. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kilpatrick. And James pulls it down. The Cavaliers leading by 9. Pass to Fry. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by the Nets.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
While we're in this quick break and out to the small forward position and the hottest shooters among them over the last month. 5th on the list, LeBron James.
And that is such an efficient group offensively. That really is the best way to describe them. I mean, they never force anything and always wait for the right shot.
You know, in addition to that patience and efficiency, they're each extremely talented natural scorers. They've got the kind of precise form all young players would do well to replicate.
He misses the free throw. Andre Liggins, he's checked in for Cleveland. And he sinks the second. And here are the Cavaliers now. They're leading by 8. Outside Korver. There's a good screen. Nobody near Irving. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Almost seemed like he was overthinking that shot. Such a wide open look.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Korver kicks to Fry. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Love. And off the front iron. And in it goes. Love's got 11 points.
That's exactly where you want him to be, guys. Love operating so close to the rim, so gifted inside.
And Kyle Korver in 2015 winning the Sportsmanship Award, and more importantly, his first All-Star appearance at the age of 33.
Yeah, pretty rare to see that, but credit his dedication. He continues to work on his game, work on his body, and he gets better and better. Not content to be a shooting specialist, he wants to have a complete game. And a chance here to check out some stats on Kevin Love. He's been a factor for them over the last month. He's around 18 points per game, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's been putting up points with regularity. I mean, that's what they depend on, his killer instinct on offense.
Passes it to Kilpatrick. Here's Whitehead. Feeds to Booker. Out to the wing. To the inside. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Liggins. He has 5. Outside Irving. Jumper off the screen. That doesn't go in either for Irving. To the inside. Here's LeVert. Booker He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Booker's got 4 points this quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Lets a floater go, and Irving with the lay-in. Good. Irving's got 25 points.
How good is Kyrie at getting that shot up with a defender in his grill?
Whitehead passes to Booker. Here's LeVert, back to Booker, and stolen by Love. On the wing, Korver to the middle, and stolen by Hamilton. Here's Whitehead. He's covered by Irving. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. Richard Jefferson. He's checked in for DeAndre Liggins. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Hollis Jefferson's checked in for Trevor Booker. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Now here's Korver. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Love outside. And the three ball is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Boy, Love worked to develop that three-point game, and it's so important to his success.
Here's Kilpatrick. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
And you can blame it on a terrible defensive breakdown, one that could possibly swing the momentum here.
Here's Irving. That falls. Great assist by Love. And that's now 27 points for Kyrie Irving.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Fires from 14. And it's Kilpatrick missing. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Left side Irving to the middle. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Look at Cleveland. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And checking out Brooklyn, just way behind.
And I think for the Cavaliers, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to plan up to this point.
And their job now is a simple one. Keep doing exactly what they've been doing and get themselves in the best position possible for the postseason.
And Cleveland making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Lopez, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And the second free throw, good.
And a good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
I got yours.
Here's LeVert. Lopez left side. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jefferson.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Great anticipation, just a little late getting his hand in there.
Tries to keep it alive. Irving with the ball. 27 points for him. Korver gets a wide open look. They grab their own miss. And it's sent back by Lopez. Here's Hamilton. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Cleveland leading by 9. Korver dishes to Irving. And now here's Hamilton, the fast break chance. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Kilpatrick's got 20 points.
No doubt that is within his range.
I think that's exactly what you're looking for on the break. Finish right at the rim.
Now Irving for the 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Hamilton's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Second shot opportunity. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Lopez.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
The shot's good from Irving.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Here's Hollis Jefferson, and he dunks it down.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Love outside. Korver up top, uncovered. That falls. Great assist by Love.
Yeah, guys, not sure how many big men could have found that open man that quick. Great play from Kevin Love there.
They set the pick. Levert the pass to Kilpatrick. It's rebounded by Cleveland. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. In transition, here come the Nets. The shot comes out. Good D by Irving.
He needs to complete that opportunity. Really shocking he botched that one.
The feed to Korver. It's a pick by Love. It's tipped. Fires top of the key. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Kilpatrick's got 11 points in the quarter.
He has certainly done his part this period. Just needs to get a little more help from his teammates.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Love kicks to Korver. Looking for Jefferson. He gets it there. That one goes. Count it. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
Boy, worked out well for them that time. Always love to get the ball inside and cash in from close range.
Right side, Korver. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Dinwiddie, and released it in time, but it's off the mark. The third quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers ahead, up by 8. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. And the final period of play just about to start. Cleveland leading by 8. LeBron and Thompson are up front. Irving is out there with Iman Shumpert. And it's Jefferson in at small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. James kicks to Irving. And a miss there on the triple. The net shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. And here's Foy. Lopez a screen. Here's Dinwiddie. 6 to shoot. Randy Foy is on the way. To the left wing. Bogdanovich. And the shot is long.
Just a case of doing too much. He has to look to get his teammates involved, and his shot's just not there right now.
Here's LeBron, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Now, guys, that's just superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
Andre Liggins, he's checked in for Cleveland.
One shot.
Free throw good, LeBron.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Dinwiddie dishes to Lopez. It's rebounded by Cleveland. LeBron's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low, here's Thompson, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And Tristan Thompson, one of the premier offensive rebounders in the game. 2nd overall, in fact, in offensive rebounds last year.
Well, Kevin, this is a guy who makes his living around the rim. He runs rim to rim, terrific on the pick and roll. He's a smart cutter, does a good job lurking on the baseline for drop-offs or second chance points.
That free throw missing.
Yeah, Thompson not really the guy who's going to punish you consistently for sending him to the free throw line.
And he's good on the second.
You know, guys, you could make the case that Tristan Thompson has a center's game and a power forward's frame. He put on some weight going into last season in order to spend more time at the 5. That was probably a wise choice.
Here's Lopez. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Lopez has got 23.
He's been taking what the defense gives him, shooting a high percentage, and they still trail.
A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. And stolen by Booker. Now, here is 4. But they recover it. Here's Lopez. Knocked loose. And there's the call on James. That's his 4th foul of the contest. And Thompson able, Doris, to defend the 4 and 5 spot pretty well.
Yeah, I think, Kevin, you know, you love his ability to be able to bang inside and also move laterally when he's away from the rim. And though he's not a great shot blocker, he gives you just enough rim protection when you play him at the 5 spot.
And it's interesting, Bogdanovic came over from Croatia a couple years back. He's shown flashes, Greg, of talent, especially offensively, but he's still putting it all together.
Yeah, I think consistency is the key for him. Sometimes he's aggressive, other times he just disappears. Does have good size and strength for a wing, can hit from the outside, also finishes well around the basket. I like to see him create more for his teammates.
And he sinks the second. LeBron with it. Thompson, a screen on Booker. LeBron passes to Thompson. The kick out to Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 32 points for Kyrie Irving.
I'll tell you, no matter who's checking him, he's winning the battle.
Inside, and stolen by LeBron. And here we go. LeBron heading to the hoop. And finished off by LeBron.
Now, this is why LeBron is LeBron, right? His ability to make something happen on defense and finish with flair on the opposite end.
Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, not surprised by this timeout. I mean, the damage he's inflicted from deep has been pretty intense. They have not been able to keep him off that line.
Loves check in for DeAndre Liggins. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
And again, it's the Nets missing. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Here's Irving. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Irving's got 34 points. Lopez a screen. Unloads from 13. No good on that one. Good D by Thompson.
They're trying to cut this lead, but he's shooting them right out of it.
And Irving with the basket on the assist by James. LeBron's got his 7th assist here tonight. Here's the screen. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Here's Booker. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Leave him open from mid-range like that, and there's not much doubt he'll knock it down. Come on, guys, you got to think.
LeBron outside. Puts it up from 12. Thompson. And he converts the layup.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Nets trail by 17. Here's Dinwiddie. There's the dish to Booker. The 10-footer. That one off the back iron and out. Cavaliers have gotten it done so far from the field here in the 4th, going 6 for 7. Love kicks to Shumpert. No good on that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Kicks to Thompson. And it's good. Fought through contact. Gets the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively. And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Pass to Kilpatrick. He gets it in there. Kilpatrick's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Boy, he's dialed in. You know, I would keep feeding him the rock while he's hot.
Outside Irving. He feeds it to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. A second chance effort. And there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. The Nets making a switch here. Hamilton's checked in. Free throw good, LeBron. And both free throws good for LeBron. And so it's Brooklyn with it. It's an 18-point game. Here's Kilpatrick. Baseline try. And it falls over the rim and in. Kilpatrick's got 26.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Irving dishes to James. Love the pass to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. And another miss by Cleveland. Nets trail by 16. Here's Kilpatrick. Hamilton kicks to Dinwiddie. And stolen by Love. To the paint. Here's Shumpert. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Almost got to that shot in time. Just a split second late there. Caught it just barely on its way down.
Here's Dinwiddie. Hamilton outside. Kilpatrick passes to Bogdanovich. The Nets working the ball around now. To the inside and stolen by Love. From the arc. Here's Thompson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, Tristan is starting to develop a sense for how to find contact and working his way to the line.
And that one misses.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
So he comes up empty at the line. Nets trail by 18 and stolen by Love. Shumpert in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
His shot's off, but they're still winning. So hats off to his teammates for picking up the slack.
Here's Dinwiddie. There's the pass to Kilpatrick. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Cavaliers leading by 18. Now Irving. Outside jumper. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Add another triple to their second half total.
I mean, since the break, they've been unconscious from distance.
Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, you're making things far too easy for him when you let him get it that deep.
Do your work early, deny him the ball in that spot. If he's able to get his hands on it down there, it's too late.
James dishes to Thompson. The 11-footer. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Thompson, he has such a low, wide base. He is near impossible to fully box out.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And here's Love. LeBron outside. On the wing, Irving. Teardrop shot. Got a hand on it. They recover it. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Korver's checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. Five to shoot. And here's Korver from the arc. But they get it back.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce. If he were shooting even a little better, they would have a much bigger lead.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Kilpatrick. And there it is for him. Kilpatrick's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, that's a case where they're really in sync on that bucket with the lead pass hitting him in stride, on time and on target.
LeBron kicks to Thompson. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And Rondé Hollis-Jefferson started out strong last season as a rookie, then had the injury to the ankle that kind of derailed his development. Came in, though, providing lockdown defense, which most scouts expected. I think the surprise may have been his shooting numbers. And what that tells me is that he has a really good understanding of who he is as a player. That is very difficult for young players to accomplish. They always tend to spend their time trying to prove to you what they can't do.
He hits the second from the line. And looking at Hollis Jefferson's game, extremely versatile, Greg. The one question mark, will he ever be an accurate shooter from long range?
You know what? He can be a very good player even if the jump shot never fully comes around. Athleticism, body control, 7'2" wingspan. He's got all the physical measurables, and he can be extremely aggressive
both as a playmaker and on the glass. And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Now here's James. It's a pick by Love. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Nets trail by 21. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Start it.
Here's Kilpatrick. They get it back. And Thompson sends it back.
That's where Thompson's length comes into play. You think you can sneak a shot over him, but he'll swat it right back at you.
Love with the screen for Irving. He kicks it to Love. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Love's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And that's not the way for a team to get back into a game, giving up open shots like that.
Especially to him. They need to show a lot more energy and activity at the defensive end if they hope to trim this lead.
Here's Kilpatrick, guarded by Korver. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Irving with the ball. Outside Korver, pulls up on the wing. Good.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Cavaliers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Kyrie Irving. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Cleveland leading by 22. Love outside. Top of the key, Korver. Count it from 12.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, once it got to crunch time, out came that killer instinct. They flat out dominated to put it away.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Outside Irving. Baseline J on the way. Rebound, Brooklyn. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Inside, Kilpatrick. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Kilpatrick's got 34.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Oh, great point. I mean, this is how they wanted to start the game off. Unfortunately, a little too late.
Now James. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Nice win tonight. What was your thought process coming into the game?
You know, I was just going out there trying to compete on every play, trying to play as much defense as possible. You know, just sticking to our game plan. We had a game plan going in and we executed.
Got it done at both ends of the floor, Kyrie. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, thank you. Superb. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving. He didn't waste any time. The first quarter numbers he put up were frightening and certainly set the table for his team to prosper here tonight.
This was one of those what I call microwave games for Kyrie Irving. He got hot, and he stayed hot. How can you ask anyone to do anything more from the point guard position? Inside, outside, creating for his teammates, Kyrie had it going on tonight.
What a huge lift he got from the crowd tonight. There's nothing those fans love more than seeing this guy get hot. And he was so hot, I got to get up right now, Ernie. My seat is hot. Oh.
And that'll wrap things up. Thank you for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, for Kenny the Jet Smith, for Kevin Harlan, wherever he might be, and for the rest of the 2K Sports crew, the best in the business. This is Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.